Hello BookTube. For this Tardy Tag Tuesday, I will be doing the End of the Year Book Tag 2025 edition. This tag was created originally many years ago by Ariel Bassett and has become a regular feature on BookTube. I will leave a link to Ariel Bassett's channel in the show notes down below, as well as a link to Pat of Book Chat with Pat's channel. I am drawing on her video for the questions featured in this tag. So let's get started. Question number 1. Are there any books you've started this year that you still need to finish? I am currently rereading Naruto by Masashi Kishimoto. Naruto is an incredibly popular manga series about a young man named Naruto Uzumaki. On the day of his birth, a gigantic nine-tailed demon fox attacked his home village of Konoha, the Hidden Leaf. The leader of the village, the Hokage, defeated the fox by sealing it into newborn Naruto. In the aftermath of the fox's attack, Naruto grew up as a pariah in the village, and he responded by becoming the class clown, the village idiot, aspiring to himself become Hokage one day. When the story begins, Naruto, through some struggle, graduates from the Ninja Academy and is assigned a 3-person cell alongside fellow graduates Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno, under the tutelage of Kakashi. And from there, they go on a number of ninja missions and missions dealing with the security of Konoha. I've been really enjoying my reread of Naruto. I am currently between volumes 45 and 46. I finished volume 45 this afternoon, and I will be starting volume 46 tomorrow afternoon. I plan to finish the final 72nd volume of Naruto at the end of my reading on next Tuesday. And then I'll try to figure out how I'm going to talk about it on BookTube. When I do these long manga reads for a single series, I have a hard time figuring out how I want to talk about them on BookTube. Should I break them up? Should I just talk about the whole series in one video? I'm not entirely sure. Let's move on to question number 2. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I've never quite understood what is meant by seasonal reading. Are there books that evoke the feelings of the seasons? Or is it a book that you just return to every year or something? I don't quite understand this question. I don't think about my reading in this way. So let's move on to question number 3. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes. So I'm going to start with manga. Every month I put in a pre-order with Book People for the following month's forthcoming volumes of manga in the series that I actively follow or debuting series that I would like to try out. I'm expecting my October pre-orders to come in either late this week or early next week, and I will do a haul for them when they come in. There are 12 volumes in that haul, so I'm not going to list them all out, nor will I be listing the equally already ordered 8 volumes for my November order, which should be coming in either at the end of November or more than likely early December. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as my October order did to finally ship, which it did yesterday. I have not yet gone and made my December order. I will do that probably at the end of this week and go look at the various manga publishers in English to see what is coming out. Now, manga is not the only thing that has either came out recently or is in the process of coming out that I'm thinking about. Since I am reading Naruto and reading the whole series, a part of me is wanting to pivot to something else after I finish Naruto. And that tendency is fiction. And so a part of me is thinking seriously about picking up some just released fiction as well as poetry. And I have a $50 gift card for my birthday that I could use for that, or also have some credit with Barnes & Noble. So the two novels that I'm looking at are Sea Scraper by Benjamin Wood. It is about a young man who earns a living scraping shrimp off the coast. It was longlisted for the Booker and is the Booker book this year that I'm gravitating towards. I will gravitate towards a book or two from the various prizes that BookTube likes to follow. I'm also looking at Isaac by Curtis Garner. This is a book about a young man in 2000, I think probably 2020's London or something, who is just experiencing gay hookups. And I'm interested in the book, but I'm also a bit leery because I dipped into it and I'm not entirely sure the writing is all that great. But I'm still attracted to, so we shall see if I pick it up or not. I'm also thinking about some history. There was some history that has come out and some that is forthcoming that I'm seriously thinking about. There's a new history on the Romans and one on the 100 Years' War and a biography of King James the 6th and 1st. But I'm not entirely sure if I would pick them up or not. History is on the outs with me right now, and I'm really not entirely sure what I want to pick up book-wise for the end of the year. I could just as easily spend that $50 gift card plus a little bit more, because I do have $10 credit with Amazon as well for the final 5 volumes of the Golden Wind part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by Hirohiko Araki. So I will report back during a book haul, whichever I end up doing. And it depends upon my mood because it's fluctuating. I've been feeling weird lately, and part of it is my weird relationship with the part of my library that I call Classics, Canonical, Modern, and Contemporary Fiction, Poetry, and Drama. I wish I could make a video about it and just exercise it, but that video just does not want to be made. I've also been struggling quite a bit with BookTube lately. Anyway. Okay, let's move on to question number 4. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So, for this prompt, for sure, I'm going to not reread, I haven't read them yet, the final volumes of My Hero Academia and Twin Star Exorcists, as well as the first volume of Komodo, which they're all manga, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to them. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to read a work by John Irving for the end of November. One of the BookTube events in November is The World According to John Irving. I haven't picked it up, any books by him up yet, so I don't know if I'm going to get to him or not. So I don't know quite what I'm going to read after Naruto. For December, I'm thinking about trying to knock off some of the bails that I have done this year, primarily fiction. But again, my mood, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Regardless, look forward to my December reading plans to actually see what I plan to do once I figured out what I want to do. Question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? Absolutely. Could even be one of the ones that I bailed on and managed to bail redeem. Question number 6. Have you already started making reading plans for next year? Yes. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my manga reading next year. Do I want to try to select an entire series to read once a month like I wanted to do this year? Or do I want to take it a bit slowly and read, take my time with it? So rather than, say, reading Naruto all in 18 days, maybe spread that out to maybe over the course of the weekends or something. But I do want to read for sure, or reread for sure, Eden Zero by Hiro Mishima and My Hero Academia by Kohei Horikoshi. I will also probably reread Black Clover by Yuki Tabata, even though the series has not concluded yet, because probably by the time the next volume comes out, it will be a year and a half at the least since the last volume came out, and I will need to get caught up. I'm also being tempted to try my idea of reading around the world in 80 books, which I haven't really settled on what that means. And I will probably also try to read all of Alan Hollinghurst's novels, even though every time I have tried to do this, I have failed miserably. But I'm going to try it again. So, and I will also try to get over whatever issues I have with participating in BookTube events. So hopefully things work out in 2026 reading wise. And of course I will hopefully be reporting back on how things turn out. But again, I have been struggling with BookTube lately, and I don't know necessarily what that will entail. Whether I should take a hiatus or just not let it bother me. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I need to go ahead and start uploading this and get to a very long video from Steve Donahue, who has returned to BookTube after a few-day hiatus. So anyway, BookTube, until I see you hopefully tomorrow, thank you, have a great evening, and stay safe.